I have to.
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh, here we go. Yes. Thank you, Don. And that water with lemon. Hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Here we are at the Brunch, the Breakfast Club with the Counterculture. We're all here. Here we are, down the line. There's Grumpy American way over there with a white. He's my alter ego. There's right. We all are. Hey. And we're all, what was the word I used? We're on a rant.
Ranch.
Yes, just like, what was that show you love?
The Ranch. By Ashton Kutcher and Sam Elliott.
Oh, Sam Elliott is in that?
Yeah.
I thought he was dead.
Sam Elliott, unless he's died recently.
No. He's just one of those guys. I thought he was dead. We're on TV. Millions of people are watching us. Millions. Millions. Yep.
I just need to.
There's Mickey Mouse. You had the boy. He lost that finger in yes. when he said something inappropriate.
That's okay. I'm walking around going
Mickey Mouse.
Every time I write his name down, it gets stuck in my head.
Yep.
Did you hear that other song?
What was that?
Ham and chicken. Pour water up down its way. Chicken made me a hard bowl. Hey.
Yep.
You know what hard boiled egg turned out to be?
No.
Agreed.
A rooster.
Turned out to be Mickey.
Mickey, do you want any syrup?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, he needs a whole bottle of it.
And we can share.
Whole bottle.
But bring more. Mickey, hold that plate up. Look at it. Look at that. Look at that.
Hold the plate up.
Yes.
Okay, I'll do it.
Don't
Yes. Give the audience.
put it online.
Yeah.
What they got here.
That's better than let's make a deal.
Yeah. Just eat one.
Yeah, just eat one. That's what I'm doing, Mickey. I'm just eating one. So this is more fun than a barrel monkey.
Looks like.
Yeah. So they let me do this, but they keep me down on the farm.
Right.
Yeah, I once had. You remember? Who's the comedian who used to have the telethon? Jerry Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry Lewis, right? So I had a Jerry Lewis telethon. Cigarette, tuxedo, the tie there. I was singing songs, and I was trying to get above 1,000, right, of my people who were, followers, whatever. And it was getting up there. It was like around 998, right? And then I said, "Come on, everybody, call up friends," right? And it started going crazy. And then all of a sudden, it started blinking, and went down to 480. And it had gone above 500 since then.
Well,
So at least they let me do it. They don't like. I have friends who have shows, and you said something nasty. We don't say anything nasty on this show at all. No. We just rant. Ooh, look at that. That's whoops. How's that, baby?
I just noticed that.
He's been coming here and he didn't notice it.
I've been sitting back there in the corner.
You need to have a sign hanging on saying, pointing down here saying counterculture.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to see me on camera?
It's the morning show.
Right
It's the morning show.
YouTube video live.
In the former, you didn't count yourself.
Hey, buddy. It won't be no good, Dad.
Oh, come on. It's all good. Oh, come on. Anybody who wears a hat like that. I wear a hat like that too. See what mine says? I took my hood off for the guy. Get her done. Yes. I have another hat that I have to dig out of my car for Sunday. It says FBI, firm believer, and it's got Jesus all over it. All right? Firm believer. Just to go along with the gang. That's why I wear this. This is my turkey vest. So all the homeboys don't think I'm a foreigner. Right? Yeah. So where'd you grow up?
Michigan.
Oh, Michigan.
I spent half my life there, and then I moved down here about 20 years ago. And I moved back up there for 5 years to take care of my parents till they passed.
Yeah.
I moved back down here 2 years ago.
So was that good? Taking care of your parents.
Well, I guess somebody had to do it.
No. You gotta do what you gotta do, but you can do it the way you want to do it. My parents were real dickheads, right? Like they were rich and powerful, blah blah blah, right? At least they thought they were. They weren't. No one is. Right?
Well, you all end up the same place.
Right, exactly.
I've been
But-
trying to explain to a few of my relatives.
My brother, my father, and my mom were still party animals, so they could be fun, and they were. Because they did do things that were way more fun than other people, right? But I basically got them into a place where, and all my other brothers and sisters were in the family business. I said, screw it, not way. You're my parents, not my boss, right? I did my own thing. So
That's right.
they burnt every bridge, every child they had, murdered a few,
Right.
and basically, when they were retiring, like around 75, my dad said, "You have to take care of us." I said, "Why the fuck should I?" No way, Jose. You're a moron. You're an asshole. And he just comes, "Oh, your mother wants it." I said, "Please, she's a psychopath. Come on." One time I did something wrong and she tried to strangle me to death. Strangle me. "I'll kill you, motherfucker. I'll kill you." I mean, I gave her. I did something that surprised her, and she drove the car into the swimming pool. So that would be enough. I'll kill you, motherfucker. I have to say, I was a challenge.
I basically left home at 14 and I never went back until they needed me.
Right. Well, I mean, I was around. I just was never there.
I had 2 brothers and 2 sisters that was always there and always got special favors and whatever. And then come time they got sick, they wasn't around nowhere.
Right, of course. Well, that was my sisters used to call me up and go about my mom because they wanted her jewelry. Is she dead yet? Is she dead yet?
They always line up and get to waiting. My brother came when my dad died. He was there the same day. We ain't even buried him yet. He had a U-Haul trailer. Wanted all of his tools.
Right. Yep. My dad will all be millionaires. He died in 08. He lost 3/4 of his everything. Yeah. So anyway, I said, sure, I'll take it. Yeah, I thought about it. I said, okay. Will you dump me your strawberries?
Want some?
I'll put them to good use.
That'll work.
So I thought about it, and I said, you know what? I'm going to take care of them because they're 75. They'll be dead soon anyway. So I'm going to talk to them about everything they ever did that they don't want to hear. I don't care about money or anything. I'm just going to do that all the time.
Basically, me, I went up and spent the last 4 years of their life and got to know them because I was never around the rest of their
Right.
life.
And they didn't know them either. You got to really know them.
Right.
When you're wiping their asshole, you really good to know them.
Yeah. everywhere in between.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I was in the 70s, and I was being, I always was like alternative. So I changed her diet and everything. Anyway, they lived another 28 years. My mom died at 103. My dad died at 98. And after about, and I said, listen, hey, I'll take care of you, but you have to be your fun, good self. When you're your stupid, fucked up self, I am not going to be here. Period. And I will know it before you even know it. You go, where'd you go? I'm being my stupid self. Okay.
My mother didn't have a big choice but to let me take care of her because she was paralyzed from here down in a wheelchair. I had to put her in the bed, get her out of the bed, do everything for her.
Was your dad still around?
He was at that. Oh, no, he died just before that. I think it was. He had Parkinson's disease.
Right. My parents were all there. And my dad was always a athletic guy. He was in good shape the day he died. Because I got everything they had. My mom had cottage cheese beef. I got that. My dad died at 98. Never had a cabin. Why did I get his teeth? Right? No, I got her teeth. I got all.
At least she got teeth. They took all mine out.
Yeah, I don't got them either, but it works pretty good. I can't eat corn. I can't eat steak. Can't eat nothing.
No, I do.
Oh, I can eat them, but not like.
It takes a little longer.
Yeah. Good. So I worked in the corporate world for about 20-something years, reading people, right?
So you're gonna have
For lawyers. And I took that job and decided to become 100% hedonist. You know, hedonist is, right? Just, and not crappy stuff either, but really good stuff. Right? That's for corporate employees. I died in a plate of spaghetti in 2014, and I weighed 480 pounds. And now I weigh 210.
Yeah, I changed myself around too. I was 360.
Yeah, well, you're getting there.
I lost 180 pounds.
Good. Bump me on that.
Went from a 46 waist down to a 30.
Right. I'm right there. I found a pair of clothes I wore back in the day. And my two legs, my whole body fit into one leg of a pair of shorts.
Should have just cut them in half and re-sewed them.
No. I don't need to do that. Whoops. Yeah. Oh, yummy.
Good for you too.
Mm-hmm. Any fruit and berry is. Yeah. I hope they pay these people who look like fools.
Right? Not sure.
So what's on your day's adventure?
I'm not sure yet.
You live in town or a little far away?
Over Johnson City.
Oh, over there.
Just right there on Milligan Highway. I think that's
Yep.
got a little one-bedroom apartment. Got divorced 2 years ago.
How long were you married?
Which time? I've been married 3 times. 7 years first time, 24 years second time, and 12 years third time.
Well, how was it during that period of being married?
I was mostly gone on the road.
Right. And they probably liked it that way.
Yeah.
Once you started standing around, that's when they said, get out.
And when I come back home and found somebody else sitting on the couch.
Yeah. You know,
It's all good. Got 4 children, 10 grandchildren out of the deal.
are they around here?
Yeah, they're all here.
That's good.
That's the reason I moved back down here.
So you hang with the grandkids.
And when I can, they don't come around too often. Be all right. It's all good.
When they're between birth and 9, that's when they're most running.
Yeah.
And then when they get to be 14
I got them
to
from
20, they can be okay.
I got them from 4 to 19 years old. All my grandchildren.
Oh, well, is that a nice?
And my kids are 34, 36, 29, 32. I think. It's all good.
Oh, good.
I retired 12 years ago, so I just kind of
Yeah, take it easy.
do what I want to do. Went and bought me a car 2 weeks ago. And I'm kind of out just driving around, getting used to it a little bit.
New car?
New car, it's not brand new. That's just a little bit older, but it's new to me.
Oh, there.
Got a 2011 Camaro SS. Got the bed engine in it, 6 speeds. Something to play with.
Yeah.
As long as I don't get to playing too hard and get in trouble.
Yep.
Had them put it on the dyno and they run it up 472 horse, 174 mile an hour.
Go get yourself a crash helmet and join NASCAR.
I told my son, I said, maybe I'll take it over the track. He said, well, you know, NASCAR over at Bristol, they don't run about 90 mile an hour. I said, well, that ain't no good, man. I might go get it up to 170. Have to go between here and Irwin, I guess. At least have a chance. Get across the state line, maybe.
Yep. Yep. Go down 26. Thank you, bud.
You want coffee?
I don't know what I was thinking. I said, I'm going to get a new car. My little granddaughter, she's 6. She said, I want you to get a Camaro and make sure it's a red one. I got online, found it down in Hickory, North Carolina. I went down there and got it.
I have a good pony that gets me from here to there.
I had one. I had a 2014 Equinox. Paid off completely. Nothing wrong with it. A1 shape. And I said, I'm tired of driving this thing. I've had 4 Equinox. I get me something else.
I got my little granddaughter one.
Yeah. My daughter said, "Oh, you really want to sell your car?" I said, "I guess I would." So she put it online. In about 15 minutes, some guy showed up at the door with the cash money. I wasn't really ready to sell it. Somebody comes with the cash, got to go. Right?
What'd you sell for?
8,000. 2014 Equinox had 136,000 miles on it.
Yep, that's a good deal.
Like I said, I went completely through the car. It had everything. Power, the one the same on. The guy said, well, you know, this is worth about 95. I said, well, you want to give me a little more? Or you want to just take it?
Right. Yep. Well, my car, I've always had cars. Well, I grew up in New York City.
Oh, yeah.
I never needed a car.
That's where my mother's from. Manhattan.
But I lived in every borough.
And
New York was my town. I was a dude.
I spent a lot of my younger years there.
Oh, really?
We used to go up every summer and stay with my aunt or my grandma. They all
Where
lived there.
in Manhattan?
I'm not really
Uptown, downtown?
uptown. My mother comes from money. Her father and all them used to have the shipyards and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
And I had an aunt that lived out on Long Island.
Yep.
Used to go out there about every other summer, stay with her son.
You know where in Long Island?
I think just for a minute.
Eastern? Suffolk County, Nassau County?
Suffolk.
Sayville, Islip, Hampton, Mauritius,
What was the other one?
Oyster Bay.
Nope.
Did you say Hampton?
Yeah, Hampton. Southampton, East
That
Hampton.
sounds like.
That's where the rich people live.
Yeah, well, that was part of them.
Well, that's where the people think they're rich.
Yeah. My uncle's CPA, and then his family owned a couple of grocery stores and stuff. So
See, that's not rich. Well to do.
that's what my dad always said. We're not rich, we're just well to do. Give me some of that.
Well, that's reality. So I was, people at a young age gathered me up and said, you're going to be this. You're a smart boy, right? So I was always being groomed to be something. I went to some pretty outrageously high-end schools. Right? It's not my parents, these other people did. And so those guys were really rich. Our George family owned U.S. Steel.
Right.
Harry Dye's family owned Steel.
That's rich.
That's really rich.
Mm.
Multi-generation.
Right.
And they were the most unhappy people I ever knew.
I got an uncle up in New York. He's kind of that way. His kids, if they didn't go to big college, whatever, didn't run into family business, then they were cut out of the wheel.
Well, like I said, when my parents died, they lost 3/4 of everything. And my mother, she pretended to be senile for the last 10 years so she could do whatever. She could say anything, do anything she wanted to.
What's that now supposed to be right there?
A bumblebee?
No,
There's a seat for you right down at the end.
that guy right
You would make it well. You
one
would make
with the red shirt on.
It's not a girl.
I know. I said, a man. I said, what is he supposed to be?
What, this guy here?
No, he's got
Your
rubber
talk show
duckies
host.
on. He's got rubber duckies on.
Where you be?
Where are you? Where are you?
Wait on me. Wait for
Where you
brother
get that? Where you get that white shirt?
Why, sir? Color rhyme, brother. Oh,
Like,
Lord. That's my dad, brother.
that's your dad? That guy is your dad?
No, this is Uncle Mick.
Yeah, that's
Mick Dundee.
right.
Mickey, you so fine, Oh, hey, Mickey.
Hey, Mickey.
Hey, Mickey. Yeah, look at me. Hey,
He's wondering who you are.
Hey, fellas. Hey, he's crazy.
Hey, that's the longest I've seen keep that mouth shut.
Madame?
Nope.
Oh, I am so sexy.
Yes. You are. He is so sexy.
And fella back
He's
here,
too
he's
sexy
crazy.
for this place.
He's crazy. I can tell. I can tell.
I'm like this all
I know.
I think they are too, so it's okay.
No, that's my daddy. That's my
That's
daddy.
your other daddy.
Granddaddy on the next day. Don't like me. I'm talking about you.
Daddy and granddad.
Yeah.
Who's your granddaddy?
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
Your milkman.
You talking about
Your
Jacob?
milkman.
Jacob's my granddaddy. You the granddaddy. This is my, that's Uncle Paul, Uncle Jim, Uncle. Your Daryl. This is your brother Daryl.
Right.
Your other brother
I'm
Daryl.
the other brother, yeah.
You know where he came from?
Not sure.
I came from.
His daddy spread underneath a rock out in the garden. When he went back the next day, he said, "If that ain't the ugliest looking boy that I ever had."
If I look like you, I would say that. Hey.
I don't know what they put in the coffee this morning.
Right.
Hey, man. Get that picture away from me.
He's about as crazy as the rest of us.
Yep. No, I don't think so. He's working on it.
He's working on
Give it to you the second.
Take them a few more years.
Yeah, he's working on it. You know, to get to our abilities takes a lot.
Abdul Green Cigar.
Yep. Hey, what's your name?
Chris.
Chris? I'm out. That's Bob.
How are you?
He used to
He
get it.
forced me some Vaseline.
He used to get his hair cut off my dad.
So why you don't take his hat off in the moment?
Get in here. Hey, you don't mind I wear my hat.
What? So when you were a youngster, did you have real long hair?
Yeah. Red Collar.
Red card.
Yeah, he's a good man. This is good.
Yeah. I'll show you a picture of my dad.
Him, him and the Kentucky Sanders, the identity, the twin. Yeah. Give me some real speech I'll tell you one too. Did you hear that? I swapped the stool for somebody. This is Rocky, my baby, in the tree top.
Now, I've got a picture at the house where he's got the rock teeth. And he's standing beside the real Colonel Sanders. He had a picture made of the original Colonel Sanders back in 1980. And Kentucky Fried Chicken. Send it in to the National Enquiry. The look-alike contest was $25. They said he didn't look enough like him to get the $25. But my dad also ran for the Carter County Commissioner out in our district. And the first time that he ran, either 5 or 10 votes difference. They had to recount the votes. The second time, that's it. Thank you. 5 the first time. 10 votes the second time. And
Come on back if you're done.
yeah, he cut right out and 1/3 term. He died in. He got elected in November. He died in 91.
Oh, we're getting close.
Got about $17.50 for each
Warm this little
meeting
boy up.
that he went to. And got his insurance paid for. And was on the county work group.
Here's that for you.
And warm that boy up.
You what?
Maple Street.
Oh, you want me to pull that one up too? You still doing okay?
They had 23 commissioners. Yep. They had 3
There you go.
out of the
You're welcome.
one of the districts. They only had 2. Everybody else had 3. 23.
How's your pancakes? Wonderful. Wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful. Mickey's got his mouth open.
Hey,
You, buddy.
I know you're on
The World Wide Web. Your girlfriends are going to be sprung all over you.
Do what now?
Said it's sending the picture worldwide.
It already is. It's live right now.
Oh, I thought you said open my mouth wide.
No, you already did.
Said they already got some on there worldwide with your mouth open. And the pancake stuff in it.
You're all looking good.
You want to get it like this too? You want to get it like this too? Look here.
Oh, yep, you caught that. You got it.
Oh, Lord.
Yep, you just did it. Got a little bit of lag. See, which would you rather watch? This bitch here.
Guilty to 13 felony charges over efforts to overturn his 2020 election loss in Georgia. Trump also requested his case be tried separately from his 18 co-defendants. Trump's legal team argued an October 23rd start date for the trial does not leave enough time to prepare, while some of his co-defendants have asked for a speedy trial. Meanwhile, the release date for the Fulton County grand jury's final report is set for September 8th. The judge said Trump's Georgia trial will be televised and live streamed. In related news, Georgia's Republican Governor Brian Kemp dismissed calls to launch impeachment proceedings against Fulton County DA Fani Willis, who brought the racketeering case. One of Trump's Georgia co-defendants, lawyer John Eastman, appeared on Fox News this week, where he admitted to pressuring then Vice President Mike Pence to delay certification of the election.
I explicitly told Vice President Pence in the Oval Office on January 4th that even though it was an open issue under the circumstances we had, I thought it was the weaker argument and it would be foolish to exercise such power even if he had it. What I recommended, and I've said this repeatedly, is that he accede to requests from more than 100 state legislators in the swing states.
Okay, enough of that. Can't turn it off. I can't turn it off. Thank you. Oh. Well, whatever you do today, it's going to be a beautiful day.
Supposed to be for the next 4 or 5 days anyway.
Now, we've had a real blessed summer. Coolish.
Just not sure where it went.
Very.
Yeah.
Last time I noticed it was March.
No,
Waiting on summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I consider March beginning of summer.
Right. Well,
everything I tell you,
down here, up north, we still got the big winter park on.
We only had maybe 10 days, like Christmas time. I live out in the woods. I mean, literally live in the woods, right? Not in a house, but in the woods. And Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, all the way up to New Year's, it was around 40 degrees below zero.
hey, if I'm too old for you, you are too.
A little nippy. A little nippy.
I'm getting married September.
Used to get that way when I used to travel up.
Well, Michigan, come on.
I used to travel up to Saskatchewan, I used to haul the new trucks so they stack them on top of each other. Take them up there and load them. Go up there for General Motors for cold weather testing.
You were the high-end driver.
One of them, man.
You were doing that, yes. They don't let anybody just do that. That's like $3 million worth of trucks.
I used to haul those, and then, like I said, I used to haul show cars and race cars for Buick Motor Division, stuff like that. My dad was in Buick engineering, body and design, drafting.
Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. My brother wanted to do that. He just ended up being a cardboard cut out of my father. So he became the family biz.
Yeah.
Right.
That pancake.
It's kind of like my uncle. He's got a big logging company up in upstate New York. He's got a 90-acre chalet up there. He's a professor at one of the big colleges.
Right.
But his kids, well, the daughter wanted to go to college and do right, be part of the business. So
Right.
she's in the wheel and the son said, I'm not doing nothing like that. I want to be a landscaper or whatever. You get out of my house.
Yeah, really.
You ain't part of my business.
What a dickhead.
Yeah.
His name wasn't Richard, was it?
No.
Who in her right mind whose name Richard would want to be Dick? But only people like Dick Nixon, Dick Cheney, and Dick Army. They're all dicks. They're all big dicks. But they had small little wings. I remember the time I was in gym class where we were all taking a shower. I was like, this guy, I mean, we were like, you know, in 7th grade, and his schwanz was about that big. And it's like down near his foot. It's like, what is that? Oh, and he goes, I'm uncircumcised. I said, boy, are you? I mean, you're just born as a little boy, and the first thing they do is nip off your nuts. And it's like, yeah, let's really control these stupid little kids. Put them in trauma for the rest of their life.
Missing them 3
And the whole crew.
Yes, sir.
Missing a few things down there. Had to readjust.
So see these 2 little dots there? You can barely see, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stereo. 2 dots. But what's really amazing, it picks up everything. It sounds like you're talking out of a kid's hand, but and you got a shrilly voice, but which goes along with this genre.
Some of it you might not want to hear.
Right, well, no, they're not saying anything bad. No one. Like, how many people are watching this? Oh, a big 2. Come on, let's have some thumbs up. Guys, we've been entertaining you now for 37 minutes. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to Dreamy Dreamland with Sensei Alpha. Me, your Griot, here to tell you a story. This, over here, this is America. This is it. These are the people who are going to vote on your next president. I know, ladies, you do this job just to hear us go on. You only do this for us. I know that.
There he is here.
There he is here. So can you squeal like a pig? As long as you ain't having to worry about my bastard. Right.
As long as they don't take him back there and put him on the grill.
I'll leave it back. What was that?
Deliverance. Boy, you got a pretty mouth. But you squeal like a pig. So I live in a defunct gated community. That's what people think you're rich go, right? It went dead in '79, right? And I bought my little house, right? 1550, right? So I got it for nothing, right? Because there's nobody there. But the road was in, the water was in,
Hey, Daryl.
right? So I cleared it out, put a lot of French drains, and the water still goes downhill, right? So anyway, after the water,
So my girl sitting back here.
I've had it now 23 years, probably, and the first 18, no one was there. And whenever somebody in a Mercedes or Audi would show up, I would put on these little golden underpants I had and go out like this. And I had a plastic band for that deliverance too. And I had a pork pie
As long as they don't
that was like made out of recycled garbage bags. bread. So it's like, and they come by real slowly. Oh, you guys, I've been so for 18 years, that kept them out. But after COVID, cockroaches came in like. Yeah.
Hey boys, we're at, this is Deliverance, baby.
Or Saw. That's the other good one.
I didn't want him to see my face when I did.
Okay.
I said, hey,
Uncle Darryl.
kept on talking.
When you say Uncle Darryl, all four of us will turn and go, yes, son.
No, that's Daryl. He's Daryl. The other brother, Daryl.
I'm Darryl too.
The other brother,
Yeah,
Daryl.
the four Darryls.
I guess I'm little there, baby there.
Your baby Darryl. Your baby Darryl. Yeah. That guy's just thinking shit.
Yeah. I don't blame him.
Hey, Daryl, hey,
Mark. Okay, let's see. What time is it? Oh. How much battery do we have? Not too much. Yeah. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this show. This was edifying. I think we solved all the world's problems, pretty much.
That have started a few more.
Global warming, yeah, we're taking care of that.
Lose what? Like,
So back in the day, like I said, people wanted me to be this, that, and the other thing, right? So I went to all these crazy schools, so I'm more, so I got more degrees than my mom. But at a certain time, when they sent up to college, I already had a college education, like by the third grade. I could speak Hebrew, Latin, and Greek, right? So I stopped being a scholastic and became a scholar. I spent 30 years just traveling around, going to different colleges, and they paid me to look at school. Wasn't a bad kid.
Sounds good.
So I got to go to some pretty interesting meetings. Like back in 1988, my boss said, hey, I don't want to go to this meeting. And he hands me this like little, you know, when you go someplace and you got your ID and you wear it around your neck, right? Well, now there's this little boxy thing that has squiggles in it, and you put it in from a laser reader, and then it knows everything about you, right? 1988, there was nothing on that thing except a little boxy squiggles. Like 30 years before they started doing it around here, right? And he goes, do not lose this. Do not lose this. You know? Do not try to get into the building without this right there being able to be seen by whatever. Otherwise, they'll kill you. He tried to make that.
Nice to know.
Right. That's one reason why he didn't want to go. He didn't want to deal with that. Anyway, so they take me in, and it's guys with uniforms that don't have, look like American uniforms, but there's no insignias. Like that guy over there got tons of insignias where he was, what he did. None. But they all had big guns. Anyway, I walked in.
today's just one of those days
The guy
where
looks
I'm
at his tablet, and there was no tablets. There was no laptops. There were no personal computers, period, right? You could go into the lab where they had, right? But other than that, no. So, anyway, he goes, oh, okay. Wait right here. Do not cross the line. Okay. Somebody else comes, gets me, takes me down the hallway. There's no windows whatsoever. And you're gonna kill him. And so, yeah. So anyway, long story short, they take me into a room with no windows. Go in, big metal door. He pushes the thing on his tablet. You hear it click. The door opens up. He goes, you can wait in there, sir. He pushes the thing. Click. Right? I'm not getting out of that. Period. No windows, no that, and the ceiling looks like the floor. You don't know which, it's not like that's the ceiling, just the floor. And then, click, door opens. This lady comes in with a con. Would you like some coffee? How about a donut? Right? And I'm going, I'll take one of everything. You know, he loads it up. You know, I'm going to be here for a while. I said, how about a thermos? You got a thermos? Give me a couple of cups. Anyway, I'm there 10 minutes, and then a guy, really, I mean, such a nice suit. It's like, whoa, like $3,000. You know, you've seen guys. Me, I can put on a suit, and before I know it, there's a piece of pieces stuck to it. You know? So, anyway, he comes in, and he's got a guy with like a J.C. Penney suit, right? And he's got a briefcase that's, you know, put around his wrist, you know, and, you know, he's cuffed to the briefcase. So the guy, he doesn't hit anything. He just puts his thumb to a little square, and the thing's open. Just hear the suitcase go click, and it opens up, and it's all foam. And he pulls out the device like this, with no buttons on, and no like this on it, just this on both sides, right? Just you don't know which. He goes, so what's that? And I said, well, that is a miniaturized version of the Keyhole satellite, spy satellite. And this represents what is known as observational economy, meaning spy economy. You're going to give one of these to everyone on this planet. This will be their money. This will be their job. This will be their entertainment. And the guy's my favorite. And now I just been to another one of these meetings where they were talking about that. Not this, but what they were going to do. The guy had like a pack of cigarettes, you know, so yeah. So when I saw that, I said, yep, that's it. So I do that for about 30 years. So I saw some pretty. So everything that's going on now, they talked about in 1972. Everything. And they knew it was coming back in 1891 because that's when they came up with the idea of fossil fuel. Fuel doesn't come from dead animals. No, morons. It's the synovial fluid of the planet. And when you burn so much of it, it puts the planet out of balance. And that's where we are. And they talked about it. So what should we do? Should we not do this? And the guys with the money, you know, Mr. Rock, go, no. We're just going to tell them it's dead dinosaurs and we only have so much. And let's go balls to the wall. And then when 2021 shows up, I'll be dead.
Won't need my money no more.
My boys will be dead. My grandchildren, and the third generation, they'll have already spent all my money, so I don't care. It's like your uncle, get out of my house.
Yeah.
Problem is, the house is the planet Earth. So that's where we're now. And what's really interesting is when the COVID thing happened, we just ticked down by 0.5% of the consumption. The planet was like, yeah! and came back to life in a big way. So we're pushing things though to tipping points, like we're killing all the coral reefs, and they basically are the thing that makes life on Earth. Because they make these little teeny things that the next thing eats, the next thing eats, the next thing, right? So if we keep doing what we're doing for the next 10 years, we won't have anything coming from the ocean. And it's not the trees that makes our oxygen, it's that ocean. And again, if we push it past that, yeah, it'll get uncomfortable. You and I will be dead by then. You know, I'm maybe another 20 years. Maybe if I live up to my mom's standard, 30 years. If I live up to my dad's standard, 20 years. When my grandma died, my father's mother, she took it cheap. You know, when I was born, by the time I was 6 months, they handed me over. Take care of this one, so we don't kill it. I had 6 brothers and sisters. We lived in a teeny little house. But I was great. I had unconditionally loving grandma. Had nothing to do with my crazy family. So I was good to go. So when I went back to them at 6, you know, they had a bigger house. They didn't have to sleep in a closet. So it's all good.
Yeah. If it's
And
not,
if you enjoy every day, that's all you need.
yeah. That's what I've been telling my sister and them. This difference between the wants and the needs, right?
Right, exactly. Exactly.
I got everything I need.
Yep, yep. I live like a millionaire on $400 a month. And around me, I basically eat burdock and dandelions, which does amazing things to your blood. And as long as I can keep my neighbor away from my front yard with his Roundup, I'm just going to kill all this. No, asshole. I eat that. Do what? Don't you want to go to McDonald's? I do 20 times a day.
Yeah.
So, yes, I come here once in a while. Have a good time with these boys. Hope to see you again.
I've never seen you here. I come here quite often.
During the week?
And just whenever I get the urge, because
Yes.
I eat out twice a day, every day. I don't eat at home. So.
What's your other faves? Where else do you go eat?
Texas Roadhouse, Bob Evans, down here, Big Dan's Barbecue.
There's my card. My curriculum vitae and the business card. It's on the other side, too. You got the internet?
No, well, I got it on my phone. But
I have my YouTube channel. You can go check that shit out.
up until about 6 months ago, I didn't even have the cell phone. I lived way up ahead of Stody Creek.
Yeah.
Couldn't get no cell
Yeah,
phone
me
or
too.
nothing like that.
I have a friend of mine, a young man, who I've been his Dutch uncle. Really smart kid, really sharp. I had a lot of people like that in my life. So I have 128 guys. No biological children, but 128. And in the 70s and 80s, when New York City was totally bankrupt, I mean, people don't realize it. They didn't have money to.
Good, sir.
They went in 1968, we went from having 30,000 cops to 7. People, we have to defund the police. That's what happened. We took over New York between 68 and 88,
Yes, she did.
or 98. And they didn't have the money to mow the lawn or to pick up the garbage. But after a certain time, they would put the origins so people would just throw their garbage there. I mean, they did do it because it just got to the point where you were living with cockroaches and rats.
Okay.
The city ain't gonna do squat. So a lot of those places went
I tried.
abandoned. And we took them over using the Homestead 50 of them. Homestead Act of 1876. Legally, we took them. There's a master electrician on the license. I put legal electricity on all of them. Gave 500 families, not tweakers, not drug addicts, army with kids. And they had electric bills, so when the marshal came in, they would go, I live here. They couldn't get it. So we did that, and it changed New York. Lower East Side, Bed-Stuy, Red Hook, where we did this. We're now strong communities. No bank, all the banks redlined them.
Give you all my
because they wanted
money.
to destroy that community. So we started our own credit union.
Here.
We have $1 billion in the bank. But instead of having a piggy bank, it's in all those people's families and their lives. So the kids went to college. It's not hard to do.
No.
If 8 chuckleheads like us started off, we started a credit union with each of us had $300. Doesn't take money. But nobody wants to be. That was so much fun. Loads of fun.
I've never seen it. I've seen people have billboards.
And I got photos of everything. I just started taking pictures of everything I did because people didn't believe I did what I did. And all the people who were my mentors are all dead now, so I can't use them as. Anyway, so we both got to go. The boys will stay here forever. More than mine. Yes. I got things to do. Okay, kids, come on. Well, look, I got one thumbs up. Okay, we're gonna get out of here. Get out of there.